Hi, so we're doing a quiz style video today, and it's going to be of origins and insertions of the medial thigh. So the red tags are origins and the blue tags are insertions. So don't be afraid to come back and look at these after we're done and check your answers before we go over them, okay? So this is your first bone here. And number one's asking, what two muscles originate here? And make sure you're looking close and seeing what part of the bone we're on, okay? All right, now 2 is asking what muscle originates here. Okay. Again, don't be afraid to go back and see the difference so you can tell what muscles originating at this part, okay? Now number 3, again, same bone, but different part. We're asking what muscle originates here. All right. So these are all very close together, so make sure you're going back and seeing the different parts of the bone we're on. All right. 4 is asking what inserts here, and it's pointing to the bony landmark. Okay. 5, again, same bone, different spot. What muscle inserts here? All right, and again, same bone. 6, what muscle inserts here? And it's pointing to the bony landmarks. And make sure you're specific of what part. All right, and then 7, what muscle inserts here? Okay, and make sure you're specific. All right, and then, all right, new bone. Okay, so 8 is asking what muscle inserts here of the medial thigh. But there can be multiple different answers for this one. But for the sake of this video, we're just focusing on the medial thigh, but you wouldn't be wrong if you put any of the muscles that insert here, okay? So now go back, check your answers, look at all the different parts of the bones because they're all super similar, and we're gonna go over the answers now. All right, so there's the answer sheet, and for number 1, we have adductor brevis and gracilis because we're looking specifically at the body of the pubis and the inferior ramus of the pubis here, okay? So that's number 1. Now number 2, we're looking at a different part of the pubis. Here we're looking at the body and the superior ramus, okay? So that's why number 2 is adductor longus. And then 3 is adductor magnus, and here we're looking at the ischial ramus, the ischial tuberosity, and the inferior ramus of the pubis. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a couple common origin places. You know, we got the body of the pubis, a couple of the rami. So a common origin for a group of muscles would be the adductors here, okay? All right, now number 4 is adductor brevis because we're looking at the pectineal line and the upper part of the linea aspera. Okay. Number 5 is adductor longus because we're looking at the upper and middle parts of the linea aspera. 6 is adductor magnus adductor part, and here we're looking at the whole linea aspera and the gluteal tuberosity. And make sure you're specific that it's the adductor part, because 7 is adductor magnus hamstring part, because we're on the adductor tubercle, okay? And then 8, we're on the tibia, and it would be gracilis because we're on that pes and serine region. And you can also put semitendinosus and sartorius, but for the sake of this video, we were just doing the medial thigh. So a bunch of these can be super confusing, so make sure you're just looking at the different parts of each of the bones. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful.